Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Fashion Iksha. In this video, we are learning how to make a basic bodice block. From the top, leave about 1 inches or 0.75 inches and draw a line across. This will be considered as a shoulder line, and from the shoulder line, measure a length of the block, that is 14 inches, and draw a line across. And now, to draw a just line, measure from the shoulder, that is the formula 1/6 of the shoulder plus 1 inches, and draw a line across. So these are the three basic lines to do the block: shoulder line, chest line, and the waist line. So now mark shoulder, that is half of the shoulder from the edge of the paper. Draw a line downwards, joining to a chest line. Now mark chest round, that is 1/4 of the chest plus 3/4 inches is allowances, and same applies to waist. Waist round, that is 1/4 of the waist plus 3/4 inches of is allowances, and mark 1 inch for dart allowance. And now join both the points from chest line to waist line. And now mark neck round. To mark the neck width, so it is 1/6 of the neck round plus half an inches, and the same formula measurements applies to neck depth as well. And make a square, a box. This is a guideline in order to draw a smooth curved line. After this, mark half an inches downwards for the shoulder slope and draw a line to neck width. And now locate a midpoint of arm depth, that is from shoulder line to chest line, midpoint of shoulder line to chest line. And from this mark, take 1 centimeter inward. This 1 centimeter is inward for the armhole shape. Join this point from the shoulder slope, and from this midpoint, join a chest line through an armhole curve, a smooth curve line. Now draw the neck curve. So mark 1 inches, that is 45-degree angle from the square, and draw a smooth curve line. Locate a dart point, that is half the bust distance, and draw a line upwards to a chest line. And from the highest point of the shoulder, that is the shoulder line, highest point of the shoulder, mark the bust point measurement, that is 9 inches, and mark dart, the whatever that 1 inches which we left as allowance, dart allowance, that 1 inches measure divided equally from the point, half an inches on either side of the dart line, and make a dart. This completes the block, and after this mark dart lines like the other dart lines from the shoulder, from the armhole, and from the side seam and center front. So now from the shoulder, locate a midpoint and draw a line from the apex to the point. So this is a shoulder dart placement. And also next, armhole dart, locate a midpoint from the mid of the arm depth to the arm side point and draw a line. This is almost comes to the intersection of the curve and then arm depth line. And now draw a center flank line, which is a parallel line to the bottom line, that is a waistline, or you can say parallel to chest line as well. A straight line to be drawn from the apex to a center front. And at the same line, which is the bust point, parallel to the bust point, mark a point at the side seam and mark 1 inch downward for the side seam dart and draw a line from side seam to a bust point. So these are the dart lines. Whenever we want to make a dart on the particular area, we can use these placements as a guide. And after this, mention all the terminologies, that is one is unfold and the grain line, and as well the details of the particular block. Basic block front, and also mention cut how many pieces. This all the details helps when we are cutting on the fabric. Trace the front basic bodice block. Draw a waistline, side seam line and shoulder line. These are the main 3 lines that you have to trace it. And now mark the intersection of chest line and arm depth line. Once you have marked, draw a chest line and arm depth line. This arm depth line helps to draw a smooth armhole curve. The main reason of drawing the arm depth line is to guide to draw an armhole curve. So now from the neck depth point, mark 1 inch downwards for the neck D and draw a straight line towards center front. And now from that point, square up to neck depth point. So this is for the neck D. And now with the help of armhole curve, draw a armhole from chest point to midpoint of the arm depth and draw a smooth neckline curve. And now the dart allowance which we are given at the front, the 1 inch dart, that dart we can eliminate here, or if at all you need to have a same dart, you can trace it from the front. So for the elimination, take 1 inch inward from the waistline and join a point to a chest line. So this completes a back basic bodice block. After this, please mention the terminologies, that is unfold, grain line, and the other details of the pattern like basic, block, back, cut 1 pieces. These terminologies are very important, so this helps when you are cutting on the fabric. So please don't forget to mention the terminologies on each pattern that you make. And here is the final basic bodice block of front and back.